are. We made it to the parking lot. We're in Bell County, in Belton. Okay, let's go and look at this. Oh, that's the actual log cabin in there. Look at that. Wonder if we can see it from the inside. Man, that one's quite open. Here, let's see if we can get up. The bird flew into the window. He's trying to get into the log cabin. I want to get a photo out here with you. Come back this way. All right. What kind of structure is that? Look at that structure. Don't we have to go in over somewhere else? Look at this. Look at that. They got like a little story going on of the West, the old West there. Check that out. All right, there's 2 ways to go. And 3 ways if you want to try and go up. Quilts of Valor.
You can color them. Look.
Oh, wow.
It's like a little coloring book.
No food or drinks in the room. Bell County Museum. They got awards. Look at these awards they got. Wow.
We're like the Rhinos of like, we're like the smallest but biggest, we're the biggest county museum, but we're like the smallest and pretty.
The smallest, biggest museum.
Yeah, smallest,
Wow.
biggest museum. Hello.
Oh, these are nice quilts. Wow, look at this guy. Holy cow. I mean, this is the Declaration of Independence they're signing, right?
It says don't touch.
Oh, sorry. This is the Declaration. Look, I'm not touching it. See, my finger is over here. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, these are some nice quilts, man. They really are. You imagine how comfortable they'd be to use? I mean, they look nice to display, but they look like they'd be nice to use as well. Oh, there's an eagle on that one, and that one.
I need to get my quilt out more.
They're inspiring you to do your quilts. Yeah. These are fantastic. They really are nice. I'm going to turn this camera off with them. I want to get some photos with some of these after I film these. Look at the Mount Rushmore. Oh my gosh.
Look at this one, how they look like pinwheels.
Wow. I'm not getting all these signs. Please do not touch the quilts. Don't touch the quilt. No, but you can touch the sign that says don't touch the quilt. Here's 2 more over here. This is for America's birthday. That's why they're doing this.
Look at the colors in this.
Do not touch. All the lighting this way. Which one is it? Oh wow, it is kind of, it's a different color, yeah.
Oh, this is really pretty.
These are so cool. That's the Pledge of Allegiance. And what do you say these are right here? Pillowcases. Oh, the eagle.
Hey, calm down, man. Michael, don't touch any of them. Oh, yeah.
Look at that down there. Look at that
No,
one.
sir. No, sir. Get right over there.
Medal of Honor. A Purple Heart is on that one. That's an actual Purple Heart, isn't it? I mean, they built it in, but that's what they look
They
like.
embroidered it.
Yeah. Look at the teddy bear down there.
I wonder where they got the panels for like those middle ones. Those are Michael's that I would have.
Okay, this is the Marshall family log cabin. And this is the entrance here. Look at this thing.
They have a ton of these things around Texas.
Yeah, but this is the only one with the open face I've seen.
So cool.
Look at this. I mean, the log, the brick.
It's amazing to me that people lived in these small structures like this back in the day with large families. I bet they had a bunch of kids too.
And you know,
This
they
is
kept this part open so they could put the TV crew out here and
This
film
is
them.
actually bigger than a lot of the ones we've seen.
Let's get some
around.
information on this. Read to us the thing
Oh,
here.
no, I don't have it in me today to do it. See, 5 sons and 1 daughter. That's 6 kids plus 2 adults in that little tiny space. What do you think that is? 200 feet? Square feet, if that?
I mean, where do they sleep?
Not even 2. That can't be.
They've got 2 exit doors.
This is probably less than 100 feet.
Oh, they put a barrel here to stop you from going around. Look at the window. Cool. I have to go around the other way to see what's on the other side.
But
The
if you
barrels.
measure that bottom out, that's what, less than 30 feet?
It might say on one of these signs.
I mean,
Westward expansion.
it just makes you realize how much space we have now compared to back then. And, I mean, they were able to
I can go
live
down that easily. Let's see. Here's the other door, but there's no doorknob on this side. All right, what we got on this side? There's a wagon. Oh, here's another one with cool windows. Look at that. The chimney there. And there's even a mural on here that you can kind of make out of just the grassland, I guess, in the sky.
very cool.
I gotta move around this 1830s toilet thing here. It is neat. Come over here. All right, pretty neat. Which fabrics you got, Lise?
That blue one and that blue one.
You've got this fabric and this fabric. And which ones came from your friend Dorothy?
Oh, and I got some of these too.
And some of those? Which ones came from Dorothy?
All of them. And I'm working on a quilt for it too.
Our friend Dorothy gave us a bunch of her leftover quilts. She had a lot of them, quilt material.
I had to quit sewing because her eyesight got real bad.
Yeah, and then sadly, shortly after we moved to Texas, she passed away. But we got to hang out with her for a little bit beforehand, which was really nice. Her house was awesome. It had little houses in the back. All right, this is the office, so stay off the ice. Don't go in there. What do we got to the left here?
Restroom. Should we use it before we head up?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah. You want to put that in my purse?
No, I think I can do it. Oh, they got 3 water fountains here too. All right. Head into the men's room. This is the emergency exit. This is what's on the outside of it. All right, let's go. Nobody's in here, so here's the men's room. Looks pretty nice. Pretty good size. Nobody left any phones. What are quilts? It's not just for display only, but you can order them for military people, for veterans. So people hard at work, so these quilts are actually available. Yeah, well, let's go through here. There's stuff through here. We go upstairs later. Italian Knights called How Do They Live? What is this?
Projection.
We're using this projector.
Sand in the box and off the floor. Oh yeah, I feel it.
What is it on the floor?
Sand.
What is this supposed to be? Topography. Center Texas Design. Topography is the study of the shape of the features of the Earth's surface. It includes mountains and hills and valleys and rivers. And they're showing you like all of these things on this topographical projected map. That's kind of neat. What do we got over here? The Science of Archaeology from the Galt site. So they must have dug some stuff up. Placed the artifacts here. They got a little workshop set up so you can do your own little study of stuff, it looks like, over here on this side. See the workshop there? Yeah, we better get out of here. I don't want you feeling bad. What's that supposed to be?
Tusk.
Oh, a tusk from an elephant or something? They got more of these murals all over that are just like the skies. Oh, what is this? Is this a press? Printing press, circa 1907. Collection of the Bell County Museum, gift of the W.T. Carter and Bill Carter family. The printing press was originally used by the Killeen Daily Herald. Newspaper was owned by W.T. Carter from 1907 to 1950. Look at that. They actually printed papers on here in the early part of the previous century. Cool.
I need to bring it back. Maybe they wouldn't have so many grammatical errors.
Let's come back this way. This, by the way, this was a free to get in, but apparently it's donations.
Look how pretty.
Huh? The printing press still works? Holy cow. Wow. That's awesome. Have you ran it yourself?
No, the donor actually showed
He did
how
it.
it operates. She's probably in her 80s or 90s,
Wow.
but her dad ran it, and she showed us how it operates. There is a TikTok, a Facebook, and a YouTube channel
Yeah.
from the Sacramento Bee Museum. They operate, they print stuff on theirs.
Oh, wow.
It's literally the same thing.
The same one as this? The same one, huh?
Basically the same percent, yeah.
Wow, cool. Yeah. The printing ones, the shops, they used to have a certain smell to them. And most places that you go in to have print shops that are working, you can smell it. It's just a familiar smell. All right, where'd you go? Over here? He said the lady came and owner of that donor ran that not too long ago. She's like in her 80s. What do we got here? Wow, what is this? Farmers at Killeen, 1907. Killeen Farmers in 1907. Look at that.
I know, I've been looking at them.
What's this one? Cochran Blair Pets and Parade Post, 1920. 4th of July Parade. That's what they look like in the 20s. Now, you know, we're in the 20s again. It looks a lot different. And this is Temple Street scene 1897. This is the 1800s. Wow. From Temple. And we're in, are we in Belton? Mm-hmm. Temple's right next door. These are cool photos. What do we got in here? This one is downtown Bartlett before the streets were bricked, 1904. It looks like they're trying to brick the streets now. And one more one. This is farmers bringing cotton into Belton, 1920. 100 years old. Okay, the floor goes up right here. So it's literally going up. And then it goes down right here. So it's going down. So what do we got in here?
Isn't that cool? Look at that.
Rock Shelter, Miller Springs, 1895.
Very cool. That is a neat picture.
This one is downtown Temple, Texas, 1906 to 1907. Maybe it's December 31st and going into January 1st, I don't know. But isn't this the courthouse here? I'm not sure. Why so many horses? What's this big one? I can't get behind the piano.
Chisholm Trail Cattle Drive.
Does it have a year for this? That's not a real picture, it's a portrait, but can you, probably don't have a year.
It's what is that art called that's got the lines in it? I can't think of what it's
Pencil
called.
art, coal art, charcoal art. Discover Bell County. History of Bell County, Texas, fascinating, complex verse. For over 16,000 years, false, that's not true, people have inhabited this land and utilized its unique geography and waterways. Will not go past 6,000. Anybody who says that, no. I'll say no, it does not.
Oh.
So what do we got here? 1914 photos. Is this a moving display? Yeah, it's digital. Is it? Can you touch it? Yeah. School days. How do you go back? 4th of July parades. Historic flooding. Ooh, look at the floods.
I just had some more of that last week.
Farm life. I wonder if some of these are the pictures that are on the wall. Commerce in Bell County. Building Lake Belton. Oh yeah, this was built. This took 5 years to build Lake Belton. I already got school days. Okay. What else we got here? What do we got over here? The REA and Arbor Day. Journal. Wooden stirrups for
Horses.
is that actually from the old days? 1920s, 100-year-old bonnets. What are those things there? Branding irons? What do we got down here?
Turkey bell.
A turkey bell. And this is
Grain separator.
a grain
And a
separator.
grain sampling rod.
A sampling rod? Slavery in Bell County. Can you read that?
In 1860, there were 179 slaveholders in Bell County. 2/3 owned 7 or fewer people who were enslaved, and 4 county residents owned 20 or more people who were enslaved. Unfortunately, we do not know much about the lives of enslaved people in Bell County. Their daily lives were not documented, and Texas law forbade people who were enslaved from learning to read and write. Life and work were undoubtedly harsh and difficult for these men, women, and children. By 1860, there were 182,566 people who were enslaved in Texas, 30% of the total population. The numbers in Bell County were similar, with 1,005 people who were enslaved, making up more than 25% of the 1,860 population.
Whew. Wow. What's this a letter for? You don't have to read it. I just wonder if you know what it's about.
Oh, that was the Emancipation Proclamation.
Oh. Bell County Cotton. (1919 to 1998). Hey, that's one of those things.
That's a banjo? I thought it was one of those warming pot things you put in the
Got a year? I see 2017.
That's when it was donated.
Spurs, hey. You go to a museum in Central Texas, there's Spurs. This is Stylized Doll, circa 1980, by Lonnie Edwards. What do we got here?
Chuck wagon.
Hey, look. Important to chuck wagons. The Chisholm Trail. Hey. There's the Chisholm Trail right here. Where are we at? On this Chisholm Trail.
Right in here somewhere, right between Temple and Austin.
Close to the end. So this is Abilene, and this is what's that say? Mini Ranch?
King Ranch.
King Ranch. Okay. Hey, Route 66.
Yep. Look at this old clock.
We were just on Route 66 recently. Wow. Turn around, look at me. That is cool. Public sale of town lots. 1881. Wow, that's cool. 1880. Overland Mail and stage routes. The coming of the railroads. U.S. Mail. Transportation in Bell County. Caution, look out for mailbag when train passes. It's a cool sign. I wonder what year it's from. By the way, my camera just went off. I don't know why I've lost everything I just got. That's neat. They don't have a thing saying where it's from. 1839, maybe that counts. B.K. Hornsby. Hornsby, we used to have a store called Hornsby's where we lived. Wonder if she's related to that. What's it say about her? At least that's interesting.
I can't read all of that out loud.
Just the highlights.
Haven't got there yet. She purchased a funeral home.
Oh, she bought a funeral home. Scott and White, How Do Extras Works? Be a doctor.
She hosted a sit-in at Woolworths that eventually integrated the lunch counter.
Oh, she started, and I ate at lunch counters at Woolworths in the past. I had banana splits from there.
And Hornsby Funeral Home became Fort Hood's official funeral home.
Oh, wow. Fort Hood is very close to us.
Integrating the previously segregated service. Wow.
That's awesome. She did some good stuff, it sounds like. King's Daughters Hospital. All right. You can be an x-ray technician here. Let's check it out. Look at some of your x-rays on the x-ray machine.
Let's see if you got any brains in there. There's a brain. Got some.
What do you think of that?
I think she's really good at x-raying things, but I really don't tables.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Go away.
Some actual clothing.
So
1945.
It's making me feel like I'm gonna fall over.
Is this a war uniform? Oh, look at all the veggies you can play with down there. Must be for farming. Camp Hood. This, before it was Cavazos. No, first, it's currently Fort Hood. Before it was Cavazos, then it was Fort Hood, then it was Camp Hood.
Why is his mouth flapped out? What's he got in his mouth?
It's a pipe.
Oh, I see it now.
1943. If you talk too much, this man may die. What in the world? There's some coats. I guess you could try them on. Yeah, try on different military. I don't think any of those will fit me, honestly. They look pretty small. Here, let's see if I get any of these to fit me. No, you don't think they will either. What we got here? Got a year?
1840s to 1850s.
1840s. Boy, that dress is what, a century and a half old almost. Getting there, century and a quarter.
I'm confused though, it says purple. That doesn't look purple to me.
That was a purple dress and then it faded to green, I guess, or whatever color this is now. Greenish beige. The early people. So here's before the native groups. All right, I think this is ready. Please use the stairs or look at any of the museum's entrance. Does that say
It's a
Mayflowers?
book of poetry.
Mayflowers and mistletoe? So what it says? What are these buildings up here? The top. Library?
They're over there on that side. See right here it says.
Oh, This is where we're currently located, right across from that building. This man must have been very important. He died in 1919. He collects the stuff. He's the guy that set up this museum, or donated to it or something. Oh, there's more stuff I missed up at the top. Some photos up here. Look at the architecture with the little things that going around. I didn't even realize there's pictures up here. This is a weird one. Look at this one.
Oh, that's the renovation of the Carnegie Library. It said it over here.
Oh, okay. Is that a purple dress again?
Maybe so.
What do we got here? Cards people made?
Watercolor illustrations. Gladys Warren. Opera House.
That's an opera house?
Yeah.
This is 19.
Opera House, 1920.
And this one is from, not from 2008, it's way older than that. I'm kind of interested with this guy. Notable Belconians. Bernard Anthony Harris Jr. in 1995, February 9th. Temple native Bernard Anthony Harris, this guy here, became the first African American to perform an extravehicular activity, spacewalk, during his second space shuttle flight. Harris was also the first African American man to go into space as part of NASA research team. And he's from right here. Here he is. Bernard Anthony Harris Jr. I can't read this up here. The light's too shiny. I guess that's him again here. Here's a spacewalk they're just talking about. Here's Joe Tex. Let's see what Joe Tex did. Soul music star Joseph Arlington Jr., known as Joe Tex, was born in 1935 in Rogers, Texas. He gained popularity in the 60s and 70s with his unique brand of Southern soul music. Joe Tex released 27 songs that reached the Billboard Hot 100, including Hold What You've Got, Skinny Legs and All, and I Gotcha. Liz Carpenter. Is this Liz or is this Liz? Which Liz is Liz? She's at her desk. Must be the one at the desk. Born in Salado, served as a press spokeswoman for Lyndon B. Johnson and press secretary to the First Lady Bird Johnson. Among many other accomplishments, she wrote the speech that LBJ delivered immediately following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. That was it November 23rd, 1963? That's quite a speech. That was quite a moving moment for the U.S. Alvin Alley. We're in Rogers, Texas. After being abandoned by his father, Alvin, I think I heard of this guy. Alvin and his mother made a living by picking cotton and working as domestic laborers. Testament history. Founded a dance theater. He's credited with making significant contributions to modern dance. After drowning from his experience in Central Texas, he helped integrate many dance competitions. So he was a dancer from the area.
You don't need glasses. They made a Barbie after him when he passed away.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that neat?
That is cool. Look at that.
I think I've heard of that Alvin Ailey, like dance theater company.
Here's is that one of his instruments?
No, that's different. That's just a cornet.
Oh. Yeah. I probably should put my glasses on. I did bring them with me. Matter of fact, let's do it. It'll make this experience better. It'll make it hotter in a little bit. There we go. A 1915 quilt right here, huh?
This is all hand sewn, not by a machine. That is hand needling.
A friendship quilt.
She's even got her name
Wow. White Horse Band series. That's down from 2008 sheet music collection. Okay. All right.
Okay, I don't know how to sit in this chair, 'cause,
What in the world? How are you gonna sit in that sucker?
I guess your legs go through it that way. I mean, I don't know how else you could sit
Even
in it.
still, I mean,
Or come through it this way? No, it'd have to go that way.
that's
Yeah,
two governor's chair.
Calhorn chair.
The small Calhoun chair was made for Miriam Ferguson by prisoners in Huntsville, Texas. Oh, that explains it. The prisoners wanted to hurt the governor. Look at that. Yeah. No. How? How are you going to sit in that thing?
Weird.
Dress worn by Miriam Ferguson, 1930. Wow, she wore that dress
This is her over here.
in 1933. So this is the dress
That's her.
that this lady wore in 1933. Paul Ma Ferguson attended Slater College in the 1880s. He died in 1944. She died in 1961.
She coined the phrase two governors for the price of one. She developed an anti-Klan platform promising to diminish the influence of the group in Texas.
The Ku Klux Klan?
Yeah. In 1924, she became the first female elected governor in Texas history. She was defeated in the 1926 and 30 elections before retaking the governor's seat in 1933.
So she was governor twice?
And her husband was governor too, right?
Jim served the Texas governor from 1950 to 1917.
Yeah, then she became.
That's when the war was, wasn't that World War I time?
Wow, that's what she meant by two governors for the price of one.
You enjoying the museum so far, Elise?
Yeah, but I have to be careful how much I
Because the
look
floor.
up. No, my head.
Oh, your
I have to
head?
Be careful how much I look up.
Bell County Artistes. Okay. From the story of Bell County, Texas. Ella Kopke Miwini? Millen?
They're artists, apparently.
Studied art in New York. Connection before returning home to Texas. She won numerous prizes for paintings.
This is part of her paintings here.
And this is Mary Cronin. Oil on canvas. So this lady here, who I'm assuming is dead now, I don't really know, painted this. Now why do we have all these teacups here? What is the deal with this?
Mustache teacups.
Mustache?
You
Mustache?
find the left-handed mustache cups.
What does that mean? Oh, it's because it's for your mustache to go on. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So
Oh my goodness.
that one right there, I don't see a mustache holder in
That
the
is
middle.
hilarious. They need to make these again. Mustaches have made a comeback, y'all. That is so
Why
funny.
do you come out? Those have always been a thing.
Yeah, but they're kind of popular.
Ah, here's the left-handed mustache cup right here. Look at that.
This is so funny. They got a bunch of them over here too.
Look, Lisa. Look at me. Wave.
And this is how our lady with the veil on over there.
So that lady did that, but this lady here did this one.
Also at Will Paint.
Potter's Conversation Disc on Poop. What is it?
Haters. Conversation.
It's. I wonder what it means. In 1991, Mrs. T.M. Neal donated nearly 200 mustache cups. Is that how you spell mustache? There's a U in it. And an O. She and her husband collected the cups.
Yeah, that's how you spell mustache.
It's starting to get hot. Oh, this is this room is dedicated to Mr. Norrell Allison in honor of his contributions to the museum.
This plate says a razor makes a mouse, a beard makes a man.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I didn't get close up
I
to
did
these
not
ones.
know about a mustache cup. I never heard of that.
You said they need to remake them?
Yeah.
Maybe they still are somewhere, I don't know. They are kind of cool looking. They don't look like they'd be that comfortable to drink out of.
Yeah, it seems like it would block the liquid. I mean, it had an opening, but not very big.
There's the courthouse in 1957. 1920 4th of July parade. They like the 4th of July parades here. Well, we are in the 250th anniversary. Okay, here's where the floor goes down. I gotta turn this off. My mouth is getting a bit dry. My camera's acting a bit funny too. Get a drink here. All right. We're taking the elevator upstairs. You're gonna go check out the upstairs. I got a drink. I'm assuming there's only 2 floors here. Yeah, this is 1 too. What destiny awaits us through these doors? Well, we found out. A jumping sheriff cow.
Oh boy.
A Longhorn steer sheriff. Employees only. The question is, do we go left or do we go right? Well, we can go down these stairs here, I guess. Here's the stairs.
This is rough for me.
Is it?
I'm gonna have to hang it.
Okay, it's a little hard. All right, there's a story of a remarkable community group patrol agent in Belton County, Texas, over here if you want to read it. If it's too bad, you need to turn around, you let me know. I don't want it overdoing on you, okay? Very curious experiment. Wrinkles. This whole wall is the history of the place. Can you stand next to the sheriff, Kyle? I'll get one too. If you can do it. All right, I see a little cool houses as soon as you walk in. All right, these things are cool. Are these modeled after the buildings here?
That's the Carnegie Library.
They are. Wow, scale to size. This is my hand. Can we get in the back here? This is the Ferguson House, 1907. And this one is the Farrar House, 1900. Looks like it's falling apart. It's dilapidated. This one is the Bra Home, 1907 again. These are wooden houses. Very, very cool. And this one, Thompson House, 1890. This is the oldest one. Look at this thing. A little bit of a labor of love here, building these things. So what all we got in here? Untitled 2026 Debbie Pope Mixed Media. Why is there a Visa debit card on here? I wonder. Is that supposed to be there? Okay. Beautiful Pink Flowers 2023. Cheryl Anderson Buchanan watercolor. Printed in 2023. 3 ceiling fans in here. Let me go look at this old bench here. Wow. Okay, we got some more stairs. Oh gosh, watch your step. And the back part here. This is like for if they want to put stuff in there, it looks like. And here's where we're at. Still across that building. This is a room for presentations, obviously. All right, where's the bear? Is there supposed to be a bear in there? Right back behind there, maybe? Still Life with Ola. Mission Monterey. Closing the Gap. Bird. I Love the Woods. Morning Han. Confluence of Guadalupe River. These are recent, these things. Mountain Camp. Look at the old water fountain. Is this historical here? I just have the water fountain currently. Or a sink, whatever that is. Okay. Got some more paintings, Untitled again. Thistle and Bumblebee. Why would you donate an untitled painting to a museum? I don't know. Oh, that's a neat one. Burano, Italy. Blue Hat. Churches in Snow. You like Church in the Snow?
And I like this one
Carlos?
here. And I like the one with the bumblebee and
The bumblebee, yeah, the bumblebee's pretty nice. Poppies dancing in the fields. Oh, silver. I like this one. Another one of these old benches here. It's a little shorter than the one across the wall there. All right. Wonder what this is supposed to be back here. Oh, it's a shadow of this thing. I thought it was art. Never mind. Hey, you never know what's art these days, right? This is a museum. Reedy River Falls. It looks like a 3D picture. This reminds me of a three-dimensional picture. You need glasses to look at it. You see the raccoon here in the wild grapevine? Okay, we got Cochran Taggart House, 1878, another older one here. So look at the back part of this one. Look at this. Wow. Oveda Culp Hobby Home, 1900. This next one's really big. Bell County Courthouse. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Look at this thing, man. Wow, did you see the courthouse, Lisa?
I did.
Holy cow. We get in the back here. Take a look at the back of it. Oh. Of course, it's 1010. That's typical. This side, okay. These houses are so cool. And we've got the Curtis Mansion, 1902. This one's one of the fancier looking ones here. Well, that looks like there's a roof falling in on the back. Excuse me while I squeeze through these tables. Stairs, okay, and we've got Robertson Home, built 1852, which I think wins as the oldest home here, if I remember right. Look, 2 chimneys on this side, 2 chimneys on this side. Wow, keeping this house warm in the winter. Okay, and then 1904, we got the Tyler School. Here's the school. Wow. Okay, you'll have to tell me here. Let me come over here and you tell me it. All right, Lisa's gonna read this story.
Yeah, so this auditorium here is named after him. He was Roscoe C. Harrison Jr. was a dedicated Bell County Museum trustee, Pulitzer Prize-winning author, Central Texas icon, and beloved friend to many. Roscoe was born in Belton, Texas during the days of segregation. He graduated from T.B. Harris High School in 1963. His account of the integration of Belton Carnegie Library, now part of the Bell County Museum, is an important part of our history. For over 50 years, the library was overseen by Lena Armstrong. As a young boy, Roscoe asked Miss Lena to issue him a library card at a time when black people were not permitted to use the facility. She told me not to tell anybody I had a library card, he recalled. So I went and told everybody I had a library card from Miss Lena. The story always ended with Roscoe's signature laugh. The Bell County Museum Board of Trustees is proud to dedicate this auditorium to our previous friend and fellow trustee on June 17, 2022.
Oh, wow.
That's me. You went and told everybody.
All right, you be careful going back through here, okay?
I need horse blinders. I really do.
Because you can actually fall down that if you want to, go and hurt yourself. And this floor is it's a little not even on top of that.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're going that way.
I'm going to take the stairs. I'm going to go a different route. Okay. I'll catch you down there. Area of rescue assistance. But I guess if you get in trouble, you better be on that level. All right, first half of stairs flight conquered. Second half coming. You gotta be on top of the stairs for assistance. Pretty echoey in here. They can probably hear you yell. All right, and there's the elevator. Did Lisa make it out already? I don't see her. Does something happen to her? Let me see if I can get her to come. Maybe she's playing a trick on me. Yeah, she's not there. She's... Did she disappear between the first... Oh, there she is. Ah, you're tricking me. Okay. Let's go take a look at the gift shop, because I'm going to want to get these pressed pennies. How many we got? 4? It's quarter penny. So
You got that money with you?
I don't have it on me, but I got some in the car. I go grab and come back in. Let's go take a look at the gift shop. Look at all those things.
That I was going to play with Scott Joplin, Louis Armstrong. Oh,
They got military bricks, it looks like. Find real gold in one of every 24 boxes. You can dig for gold. Literally. Oh, they got little trees over here. Army man. What do we got over here? I don't know what these are. Paperweights, I guess. They're probably important for $78. Little frogs and rabbits and bears. Or no, that's a pig. No, that's a steer. Man, that's $148 for these. $197. Okay, what do we got over here? Steelwork starter kit. Fishing frenzy.
There's a book over here called Hard Times and the Mule Died.
Hard Times, End of the Mule Died. Oh, here's some books on local area stuff.
Yeah.
Colleen Temple. Jarrell.
Some postcards.
This Bell County. Look at this one. $130 for this brick model thing. There's a couple of things up here at the top. Almost a little museum of military bricks here by Sluban. Sluban. It's called Slubbin, man. We're slubbing. Well, we're a bunch of wangies over here, I guess, so we're competing with slubbing. Real bricks. Aha. The Texas Tonkawas? Arrow points at the Texas and its borderlands, the Texas Tonkawas.
Yeah, they had a thing about them upstairs.
Black Cowboys of Texas. California. That's Texas. For all the world to see. What's that? I Am a Man. What is this book about? Oh, cool. Ooh, this is interesting. This is $30. I might have to come back and look at that if I look at the things here. Texas Backroad Restaurant Recipe. Ghosts, Lost Treasures. The Constitution of the United States of America. Bloody Bell County. What would that be about? Indian fights and massacres to plague settlers, pro-Civil War violence, capital murder causes execution of convicted criminals. Okay, well, this is a very child-friendly store, isn't it? Yeah. Over here. All right.
We have some child-appropriate books.
Lynchings, a grisly affair of Temple in 1915. Boy, I was checking out the Waco horror, they call it. That guy, did you hear about that?
Which one?
That gosh, what was that guy's name? He got convicted for killing a man's wife. They questioned whether he did or not. He was a black guy.
Oh yeah.
And they just absolutely mutilated that guy.
Oh yeah.
It was horrible. And the guy that took pictures of it while it was happening. It got published all over the world. It was almost like, it reminded me of like what George Floyd was to us in the 2020s. It would have been to them, worldwide back when it happened. I can't remember if it was late 1800s, early 1900s. I forget which.
Early 1900s. They had one in Temple too.
That's what this month is talking about, I guess, right? This is a... Lynchings, including a grisly affair in Temple in 1915. That must be that one.
And they made postcards about it. One of the most popular stories, though, is the Bell County Sheriff's deputy who shot and killed the Temple police chief. It's called the Bonds of Fisher feud.
The killing of police chief by a former sheriff. That's the one? It's in this book as well.
Yep. He actually, so there behind the museum, there's an MKT depot. It's an old Missouri, Kansas, Texas rail depot. He was actually waiting there when the deputy walked up to him. They got in an argument. The deputy had been running for sheriff. Well, the Temple police chief and him used to be marshals up at Bartlett or something like that, and they were supposed to be buddies. But the police chief publicly supported the opposing sheriff.
Oh.
And I guess there were some disparaging remarks made in the newspaper. And so he went over there and just got in an argument. Argument turned physical. Physical turned into him shooting and killing the police chief.
Whew.
Then,
Wow.
When he was coming out of the courthouse, and this is in the 20s.
We're in the 20s right now.
Yeah. Coming out of the courthouse, the brother shot and killed the deputy.
Oh my gosh.
The brother of the Temple police chief shot and killed the deputy.
It sounds like an old West story come to life.
Family honor killing. And then the brother only spent 2 years in jail.
2 years for murdering a guy?
Because it was, he killed the guy who killed his brother. So.
Oh man, so it's less. What do you know about this book here?
That was for when we had a civil rights exhibit. So the only thing I know is that our previous director from 11 years ago, she used to buy books for exhibits as they came through. We stopped doing that because then you get a lot of books you can't get rid of.
And then you just put them in the gift shop and they stay on the shelf.
Yeah.
So this is the only one you've got of this book then?
Nope, I got a second one.
Oh, over in the corner, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I've got a few of these actually. But yeah, we've had these for
over a decade.
Yeah,
Sounds
but the exhibit still goes around, so.
I'm Anita Reagan. I spent the first 10 years of my education at Harris, but I'm a native Beltonian. My family's been here since 1867. I have two uncles that finished in the class of 1912, Charlie and D.W. Webster. And I think every Reagan from that point on went to Harris until 1966. My oldest sister, Betty Reagan, finished the class of 1966. That was the last class from Harris. When I started, it was 2 classes to a classroom. So the first and second grade was together, and then third and fourth. It was great to me. We knew all the teachers because they were in the community. Some of them was our next door neighbors and stuff. So we got in any trouble or didn't do our homework and stuff. We knew our parents were going to be told. So, and the teacher had a high expectation of us. So we, most of the time we did very well.
So you got in when the segregation was done. You got right at the end of that.
Yes.
So you didn't experience that when you went there, but you knew people who did before you got there?
Well, I was there until 66. We went to Belton High in 66. So, but Belton was so small at that time. Segregation didn't hit us. We knew the white kids went to a different school than we went to, but we had a white neighbor, a Hispanic neighbor, so we all got along. I grew up in South Belton, so we really didn't quite understand segregation. The only thing that bothered us is that we couldn't use the swimming pool, the natatorium, and for a while we couldn't go to the library, and that was about it. I can remember when I was real young that the Beltonian, you couldn't use the bathroom. You had to go elsewhere to use the bathroom. But other than that, it was really not that much of an impact. Some of our books were used, but, our teachers, taught us out of those books. And most of the people came out of Harris, they did very well. Most of them went on, a lot of them went on to college or the military. A lot of them had really excellent careers.
So it was a good school to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belton has always had good schools, period. Okay. So, and they made just big of an effort with Harris as they did everything else. So it might have been segregated, but I don't, from all the newspaper articles and stuff, I don't think we were treated, too much differently. We had some, leftover band uniforms and leftover books, but they really hard, excellent teacher. We had one teacher in the 30s that taught home economics. She actually left Belton and she went to Austin, and she's in the Texas Women Hall of Fame because she became a journalist and stuff. Her name is, I can't think of it now, but that's going to be on display. Then we had a coach that when the school closed down, he went to Texarkana. That was his home. And he became the first Black coach in that integrated school system. He has a street named after him. Then we've had people that became superintendents in California school district. I have a classmate that was a postmaster. We've had people that military officers, a lot of people in education. My family is big on nursing, so I think every generation since the 1920s have been a nurse. My grandmother was midwife in Belton.
Oh, wow.
So then after that, her daughter went to a segregated nursing school in Denison, Texas. And then after that, we've had a nurse, in every generation.
What made you want to volunteer for the museum?
I started after they had an exhibit here, and every time I asked somebody, they hadn't seen it. So then I was working with the Harris group. So I said, okay, we need to get the attendance up for this exhibit. It was the one with jazz and stuff. And the museum actually let us host an event. So we came down to the museum and went through that exhibit after hours. And then we had a musical upstairs. The prior director, Stephanie Turnham, let us come down when they had some exhibit about blacks, and Hampton, Mr. Coleman has too. So whenever they have an exhibit that is pertaining to blacks, then usually the museum is really kind. They let us host an event around that.
Nice.
So, yeah. And then I've had like a tea party for my birthday when they had the...
Did you drink out of the Mustache cups?
No, but they had the 30s collection here, and I had a tea party, and all my friends dressed up with
nice.
the 30s clothes, and we came down and toured the exhibit, and then we went back home and did 30 games and stuff like that.
That sounds wonderful.
I just enjoy, working on the different activities, and the staff is really great.
Oh.
And I retired from Fort Hood in 2005, so it gives me something.
Okay, Lisa told me there's something on the left she wants me to see. I think this is so cool right here, though. This is really neat. But she says go to the left. So let me go over here and see what's over here. This is the Bell County Museum. Look at that thing up there. Look at that. What is that? There's 4 lions up there at the top. I can't tell what some of these things are. There's something blue up there. I can't really see it too well. Going up the Texas Chisholm Trail, 1867. Women's Wednesday Club. Carnegie Library Building. Is that what you want me to see?
Have you been down to the Harris Center?
No, I haven't been on there.
Okay, you just go here and make a left, and the next street you get to is Alexander. You make a right turn on Alexander. Go by Mount Zion Church. It's like the third oldest black church in Texas. They just did a restoration of that, and you can see it. It's on the right-hand side of the road. But as you turn on Alexander, you'll see a church. They did a beautiful job on that restoration. And then once you pass the church, on the left-hand side, almost down at the end of that street, is the Harrison.
What am I hearing? There's nothing there.
What are you doing? There's somebody walking with a cane.
Oh, I didn't see anybody.
tell
Look
you.
at the little eagles.
Well, you're